Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I have a really special video for you guys. I am doing my first ever live reaction to an album on YouTube. This is a very popular thing nowadays. I've never done it because it just seemed like it was something I didn't want to do. I prefer to review it afterwards, but you know what? People change, I'm changing. And today we are going to talk about Celine Dion's new album, Courage. So where to begin? I'm going to try to not make this too long. Celine Dion is my first ever diva. She's my true first ever singer. I dove headfirst into finding all the albums, finding all the unreleased material. I've seen her live once. I will be seeing her again in about 2 weeks. Actually, I think it's 2 weeks from today. So I'm so excited. I've not listened to anything yet. It's Sunday. This album came out on Friday. And we're going to talk about it. We're going to see how I feel. So I loved Love Me Back to Life, her last album. So I've been impressed with every single she's released so far this time. So let's get it open and see how we feel. Ooh, cute. I should also be saying I am reviewing the Deluxe Edition of Courage. Because I firmly believe that there's no other edition than a Deluxe Edition. I don't understand why I would pay to not get the full song she has released. So this is the Deluxe Edition. Let's point that out right now. Okay. So we have our first song of the album, Flying on My Own, the first track that was released from this album. So let's do it. All right, here we go. Okay, so the one thing I'm going to say about Flying on My Own is that this song is so good, but I think that this song shouldn't be done live, and here's why. I think it's such a studio creation. I find that beats like this, I would say this is more EDM, even though I feel like EDM's not really a thing as much anymore, even though it is, but you know what I mean. I haven't been happy with how it sounded live with, and it's not even with Celine, it's just how the instrumentation sounds, especially with how it was in that weird little medley at the beginning of the Courage tour. But that's the only bad thing about this song, and that's not even really anyone's fault. That's just how I think. She sounds gorgeous on this song, and I think it's definitely, it's a bop. Let's talk about that, but it's a single. I think it's really a single at heart. So I'm interested to see where the rest of this album is headed, and especially knowing the other singles. So we'll see. All right, so track number 2, Lovers Never Die, which is interesting because I'm wondering, I just think of the song Love Never Dies from the musical Love Never Dies, and the thought of Celine Dion singing that song is, oh, that's gay heaven right there. But I'm curious because I'm assuming a lot of these songs are about Renee, and I don't know if I'm ready to go there yet, so let's see.
You said forever after, but what came after that? Was that what I expected? I expected you back. You said that your romantic was the romance in this. It's obvious that you're full of it. I try to see you wherever I see you, it kills me inside.
That was not where I thought that song was headed. The vocals were very Love Me Back to Life area. That like I think of like Somebody Loves Somebody. That's what this reminded me of, which is so weird because that's the second track on Love Me Back to Life. But where it's like I had a little trouble understanding the words, and I don't know if that's my speaker system, probably, or just how it's produced. If lovers never die. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to listen to that one a couple more times before I get it, so we'll see. That was I wouldn't say it's different because I feel like I've seen her take that territory before, but it's just the title that's not where I thought we were headed. So track number 3, Falling in Love Again. I don't know if she's talking about like a metaphorical love or if she's talking about. It's so hard because I associate Celine's songs so personally with her. Like everything that she sings, I'm like, I can envision where you're at in your life singing this. And didn't love this one as much as I wanted to either. But I'm falling in love once again. You know, it's chill. So far, this one was chill. You know, it's very. So. Huh. So track number 4, Lying Down, one of the official singles of this album, one that I know pretty well. Let's get into it. So what I like about Lying Down is that it goes into Celine's 2 biggest sweet spots. Epicness, and the other sweet spot is simplicity. And it has both of that in this. And it's epic. It's a very soaring, epic song. Not as epic as she's ever gone, but so far I think it's the most epic I've felt since listening to the first couple of tracks, since Flying on My Own. It has that epicness of Flying on My Own, but more ballad driven. So I think out of the 3, because Flying on My Own was actually not an official single, I think it was a promo single. I think out of the 3 that were released, this is my least favorite of the 3, but least favorite doesn't imply that I didn't like it. It's just I think the other 2 were more up my alley. So next track is Courage, which again, simplicity. That's what we're getting with Courage. Okay, so I have to say, I think the idea to call this album Courage is so awesome. Because I was thinking about this earlier, and you know, nowadays we say like you have to be strong, or you have to, I don't know what the other word I'm looking is, but we don't use the word courage very often nowadays. We don't use the phrase you need to have courage. And I like that. I like the word courage. This was, I think, the perfect title she needed for this album, especially with it being the first one after Renee, or the first English album after Renee had passed. It's very relevant right now. I think especially with many people in many things in life, you need to have courage. I think you don't need to just be strong. You need to be brave. Brave was the other word. You need to be brave and have courage. And Celine Dion just gave us what we needed. Number 6 is Imperfections, which is my favorite of the singles. Not my favorite video. I'm not gonna lie there. Didn't care for her wardrobe choices.
Imperfections. I got my own imperfections. I got my own imperfections. Yeah, I got my own.
All right, so we need to talk about how positive this song is. Like, I know that in the lyrics it's talking more about talking to a lover, like in a sense to accept yourself for my imperfections. But the way I see this song, personally, is Celine Dion's response to the media and how they've criticized her for apparently being too thin nowadays, which is so funny to me because she's always been thin. Like, I'm sorry, but every time someone's like, she's just too thin, and I'm like, she literally looks the same size that she always has looked. And granted, I'm not a fan of a lot of her wardrobe choices that she's made in the past couple of years, but she's comfortable in herself, and you know, I think that's what Imperfections is a response to. And it's not like in your face or anything like that. It's a very celebratory song, and I like that. I think that this is a good. It's almost. I don't think it goes into that simplicity or that extra status, or I forgot the exact words I used, elevated or whatever you want to say. It fits like somewhere in the middle, but it's like the perfect middle. So yeah, love that. I love that song. All right, so from here on out, we have no more singles that I know on this album, so we are completely going into uncharted territory with Celine Dion's music. So number 7 is Change My Mind. So let's see what we are in store for. I don't know whether I like it or not. Didn't love that one as much as I wanted to. Yeah, that was Change My Mind. Indifferent. Didn't love it, didn't hate it. I like that note, but I don't know. I'm conflicted. All right, so track number 8, Say Yes.
Say yes. When he wants to talk.
I don't have much to say about this. I like the say yes once more. I liked that. Can't really think of anything else that stuck out to me. It was... Celine Dion's guilty of this. I love her so much, but she's guilty of album filler. And I'm feeling a lot of album filler from this, which I wasn't feeling from some of her other albums. And I'm kind of, I'm a little worried with where we're going. But we gotta keep going through. Who knows? Maybe we gotta pick it up. I don't know. Something's off. Okay, number 9, track number 9, Nobody's Watching. This sounds secretive. I like it.
I wanna dance, 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 dance like nobody's watching.
Okay.
I wanna dance, 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 dance like nobody's watching. I wanna dance, 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 dance like nobody's watching. I wanna dance, 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 dance like nobody's watching. I wanna dance, 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 dance like nobody's watching. I wanna dance, 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 dance like nobody's watching. I wanna dance, 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 dance like nobody's watching.
I like this.
I wanna dance like nobody's watching. I wanna dance like
Okay, that picked up the pace a little. Okay, I liked that. Watch, I swear to God, I'm gonna get dragged because every other Celine fan's gonna be like, that's the worst song of the album. That's the one you liked. I liked that. That was cute. That was fun. It was light. I saw myself in like a little bar, dance, 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 and like nobody's watching. I liked the beginning where she just wanted to forget about everything that was happening in the world, like forget about because I feel like we live right now in such a time where everyone gets offended by everything, and it's it's struggling, and I like that. You just going to that chill place. That's how Celine Dion does chill. I like that. I like that. Okay, all right. Now I feel rejuvenated now. I'm feeling good. All right, so number 10, The Chase, which kind of reminds me of the Taking Chances song Fade Away, that title. Oh, we're in the church.
always walking the beat of their own drum. Ain't afraid to take it as it comes.
Okay, I liked that. Oddly enough, this song reminded me of, and I cannot believe I'm going to say this, It reminded me, at least it took me to the same place that Lover by Taylor Swift did, in this like almost high trance of happiness. That's how I would say it. I'm not saying that the song is like it. It just, I felt like I was in that same place when I just heard this. Um, it was sweet. I think so far this has probably been, so far my favorite non-single track has been Nobody's Watching. And I think this is the second now. This is so far my second favorite thing I've heard in my new listen. Yeah, The Chase. Okay, so we are officially halfway done with this album, which is crazy. So we got 10 more songs to go, because it's the deluxe. This is kind of a long album. It's like 73 minutes total. So we gotta keep going, though. So let's do it. This track number 11 for The Lover That I Lost, co-written by Sam Smith. My voice sounds really low right here.
All that we were, my love is tragic, and you're the last thing I remember for you.
It might be one of the things her voice sounds weird here. Not that it sounds bad, that's not what I'm saying. There's something, right here it sounds normal.
For the love that I stand by all my choices, even though I pay the cost. Oh, those lies that
Right here. I didn't... Something sounds off about her vocals in that. I don't know if it's because she's singing deeper, but... Surely... I don't know. I don't know. All these tracks that I feel like are about Renee don't sound very personal, in a sense. I think the biggest one that sounds the most personal with Renee is Courage. But that's not even really about him in this. I don't know. I'm waiting for that good ballad about it. Because even though this, I know that, like, Encore en Sort, I know I just butchered the French saying of that, and, like, Recovering are about it too, and I feel like they do it, she already did it, but, like, this is the album after he died. Because I'm pretty sure, you know, Encore en Sort, again, sorry for butchering the French, was recorded before he passed, if I'm correct. I don't know. This isn't getting as personal as I want. I want deep. Let's try this next one. Track number 12, Baby.
Calling for you.
She's singing low here. Okay, this one. I liked this. I think that there's something off about her deeper vocals. They sound like they've been lowered. I don't know, because something sounds too low about them, which I know doesn't make a lot of sense, but some of these, like, especially in the last one too, I was like, something sounds off about the way she's singing those lower vocals. I know her voice is, like, when you get older, your voice changes and stuff like that, but I don't know, there's something odd. I can't quite put my finger on it, but this one I know is going to grow on me. That's where I'm at with this one. I'm like, I would like to listen to this again to get it more. I liked where it ended. I didn't love where it began, but I liked how it progressed, if you know what I'm saying. All right, so track number 13, we have I Will Be Stronger. I like that. I will be stronger. I should say that nowadays. I will be stronger.
Oh, you left your mark, but you give me a life worth living. And tonight I have all I need. I got forgiveness, a feeling different. Tonight I will be stronger.
I like that word for this.
I didn't ask to be sad.
based on the one word she used, which was indifferent, I think that's how I'm feeling. Unfortunately about this song and for a lot of this album so far, I'm not loving this as much as I wanted. And I'm kind of sad about that. I don't know, man. This is a little bummed. This isn't where I saw this headed. That song, so far I'm just like in the position where I'm not seeing an evolution. I feel like we're still stuck in a much more stripped Love Me Back to Life era with some of these songs. Let's just keep going. Yeah. All right, what are we? 13, okay. 14, How Did You Get Here? How did you get here?
I've been thinking about how did you get
That was cute. I would love to hear her do that song live. I think it would be a real fun song to hear live. I haven't heard a Celine Dion song like this before, and I think she didn't disappoint with it. That was cute. I liked that. That was a nice one. I just noticed that these are messed up. All right. Okay. Track number 15, Look at Us Now. I would like to hear that one live too. I think it could have been a little bigger with some of the backing vocals, but good. It was good. I think that's a song that would deserve a live performance. Like almost as like a a finale almost? I don't know. That was good. Huh. Okay. All right, number 16, the last track of the standard edition, and the one I was most excited to listen to, which is called Perfect Goodbye. And here's why I'm very interested to listen to this song. When the day this album came out, I went on Spotify and I just looked at the track list because I really hadn't been doing that. And this song, under it, it's marked as explicit on Spotify. So is Celine Dion about to swear at me at this next song? I don't know, but I'm really excited. Let's find out if I'm going to hear Celine Dion cursing.
We'll never look back. This shit is perfect. Each second worth it. Let's save this love.
Celine Dion just said shit. I'm screaming.
Before we go and hurt look back. This shit is perfect. Each second worth it. Let's save this love before we go and hurt now. Good night, baby. The stars in the sky. This is the perfect goodbye.
So if I was just listening to the standard version of this album, that is a perfect closer for this. I liked that song. It pulled you in. I wish a lot of the other songs pulled me in like that. I was really pulled in with the good night, baby, and when she was doing that weird thing with baby and this one. I liked that. And like the shit where she says shit doesn't really even stick out that much because it's so fast, but I never thought I'd hear Celine Dion say that, quite frankly. I liked that. All cursing aside, that's not why I liked it. That pulled me in. Okay, so I'm back up. All right, so now we have 4 more tracks left, and these are all Deluxe Edition tracks. And we begin with number 17, Best of All.
But now I know where I'm going. It's madness. said the worst of madness. No, it's the best of all. Nobody looked at me like that before. Nobody's ever. It's the best of all.
That I liked. I think that this deserved to not be a bonus track because I enjoyed it much more than I enjoyed a couple of the other tracks that made it onto the standard edition. Yeah, that was nice. That it kind of reminds me of a more modern version of Laura Fabian's "Giving Up on You," even though it's not about the same thing. I get that. That was the vibe I was getting. So, yeah. Track number 18, "Heart of Glass," which has a name that I really like. I feel like a heart of glass would be so pretty, but so fragile. Those backing vocals. Why is this a deluxe track? That was better than a lot of the other songs that I heard on the standard one. That was gorgeous. That might have been my favorite thing I've heard off of this. I don't know how I translate what that means, living, I'm pretty sure she was saying living in a heart of glass, and I'm like, what is that? Does that mean that the love was so fragile, or does it mean that the love, because I see glass as like either fragile or really beautiful, and I'm gonna have to listen to that. So I loved that. I loved that. Oh wow, that was cute. Wow. Ew. Oh. Okay. All right. So we got two more left, and we have number 19, "Boundaries."
We can't get burned enough. We can't get burned enough.
She sounds gorgeous. She sounds so gorgeous here.
The world down now, can't let the world down.
Oh, we're building. I think they could have been a little bigger. That, I think, was the song she sounded the most gorgeous on. Her vocals sounded beautiful. Again, why is this a bonus track? That was better than some of the other songs I heard. That was beautiful. Okay. Oh, that was pretty. That was really, oh, that was so pretty. Okay, here we go. Last song, number 20. 20. We did it. We're almost there. "The Hard Way." That was very gorgeous too. I struggled to understand what she was saying in a lot of the chorus. I really don't know what she was saying. But again, that was a lot better than some of the other things I thought I heard in the standard edition. All right, so we're at the end of this. I have just listened to "Courage" by Celine Dion, and I feel mixed. I think that I need to listen to this album a couple more times, and it's almost kind of sad that I have to give a review of it right now. But as it stands right now, I liked it. I think she sounds good. I found I struggled a lot to understand what she was saying in the album, and I've never really had that problem with her before. I understand how she sings and her accent and how that affects some dialects of speech, but I've never had trouble understanding her as much as I did in this album. And I think, I don't know if that's her or the mixing or anything like that. I just think that this didn't feel like, which I guess maybe it wasn't the point of it, but it didn't feel like the album that was released after Renee died. Which I guess, you know, maybe it shouldn't, maybe, I don't know. It wasn't what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be different. And I don't know. I liked some of it. I don't even remember some of it now at this point. I didn't love it as much as I loved her last album, Love Me Back to Life. I felt like some of the songs felt like they were having that vibe from that album, but they sounded like they just were the ones that didn't make the cut from Love Me Back to Life. I think there's some points in this album where it shines and others where it just feels a little dull. And it's not Celine's fault. I just don't think she picked the best songs that she could have used. But like I said, I think all the singles were well done choices. I really think Heart of Glass should have been a single. That sounded lovely. Baby, again, I think that one I liked. I don't know, it's hard to remember. This has been interesting to like record my first reactions of each of these songs. So I'm sorry for all my fellow Celine heads, don't drag me. I'm conflicted right now, and I'm gonna listen to it some more. I don't know how I feel about this photo shoot she took. I just feel like we're getting a really different Celine Dion right now, and it's interesting. It's not the Celine I first met. But I love her, and you know what? She has so much courage for everything she's gone through in the past couple of years, and I guess if this is the album that represents everything she's been through, then all the power to her. I could not be more excited to be seeing the Courage World Tour at the United Center in Chicago. So if any of my fellow Celine Chicago fans will be there, I will be there as well. That's gonna be fun to see her live again. So yeah, Courage by Celine Dion, a very interesting album. Not my favorite album by her, but I definitely enjoyed that. It was nice to see where she is right now, and she still sounds so good, better than any artist that comes out today will ever sound, just saying that. So yeah, Courage by Celine Dion. What did you think of it? Please comment below and let me know, because I would love to hear everyone's thoughts on it. And also comment below, what's your favorite Celine Dion album? Mine personally is, oh my god, wait, it just A New Day has come. How could I forget that? That's my personal favorite. Also, what more videos do you guys want to see? I know to some of the Madonna fans from when I reviewed the Madam X tour, I got a lot of people saying I should react to a lot of her albums, and the problem with that is that I've listened to all her albums. Now do I know every single song on every album? No, but I know for a fact I've listened to every album, and that doesn't mean I know everything, so I don't know if that would come off as a general reaction video like this. This is hard. This video has already gone on for almost an hour and 40 minutes, so it'll be edited. That's the good news. But yeah, please comment below if you want to see anything else. Let me know. I would love to share some of my thoughts and opinions on certain singers and certain shows, but I would love to have a little guidance in what content I should put out next. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you stick around. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and if you can, please go follow me on Instagram at salrocha_18. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day. And remember, don't ever let courage let you down. I think that I got that term right. So courage, don't you dare let you down. You get the idea. Have a good night, everybody.